Hello, welcome to the free weekly overview. This is Big A with ETF Trend Trading. Today is Christmas Eve, December 24th. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm going to go over a few different just general investing and trading guidelines and tips. Obviously not personal advice, but something I think that you will get knowledge from. First, I always do like to show different trades that my current members are in. We are short the IBB ETF, and we are short right in this red little arrow down you can see right there. This is well, that was the 22nd was the exact day. Our signal actually was a few days earlier, and then we had another signal the day before to get us a slightly better price, and our risk per share is extremely low on this trade. We're in multiple ETFs right now, and overall we'll see how it goes. Like to always be transparent and show winning trades and losing trades. So here are some of the tips that I want to share with you that I believe will help you. Number one is you never want to listen to the news or to hot tips. The news, the brokers, and even the politicians, they're what I call the ultimate lagging indicator. A lagging indicator, for those of you that don't know, is like a moving average or MACD or RSI, and it lags what happens because it's relative to what happens with price. So when they start saying oil is going to go to $200 a barrel back when it was at 150, they didn't know what they were talking about, and it came all the way back down. And now, you've got some people saying the market's going to shoot back up to 14,000 in the next year or two, and some that'll say it's going to drop down to 5,000. Well, guess what? No one knows, and neither do I, and I'm not going to claim to know because I don't care. Because when you have a system based on statistical analysis and win-loss risk-reward ratios with risk management, technical analysis, it does not matter. You don't need to know the future. It takes all the pressure off of trading. So you don't want to listen to the news. You don't want to listen to the hot tip, hot broker. If they had the hot tip, they wouldn't be giving it to you. They would be doing it themselves. That's why I say what my members are in. And on my advanced blog, I say, here's my trades. You do what you want. But I'm going to teach you the system. I'm going to teach you to fish, and I'm going to give you the fish with my trades. So you can pick one or both. Secondly, common knowledge is not common at all. Price is king. What that means is if everybody really did think that gold was going to go to $2,000 per ounce, then it would already be there because everybody would have jumped in and price would have taken it there. Well, obviously everybody doesn't think that because gold's not that high. Same with oil. So there is nothing common. That's why they have hedge funds that don't reveal their trading secrets. And me coming out of the money management industry, I know that for the common investor to get actual real strategies that work over the long term in both bear and bull and sideways markets is pretty much impossible. So price is king. What that means is price is the ultimate indicator because it's not a lagging indicator. It's actually right there what's happening. If it says the SPY ETF is at $100 a share, well, guess what? It's at $100 a share. That's what we trade off of. We trade off of price. Our entries are price based. Our stops are price based. And guess what? Our targets are price based. And that's the only way to trade. Number three, I saw an email. This one really made me laugh. It talked about an 883% gain on a option type of trade. And there's to me, it's so obvious how they're manipulating the numbers. Number one, they're assuming that you're trading your full entire account, meaning if you had $10,000, you put up the whole $10,000. You got as many options as possible. And secondly, when they show you the chart, they say this was an 883% gain based on our entry option price here and then our top price here. It's kind of like saying we got the option down here at this low. This is where we said. And then if you got out at the top right here, there's your 883% gain. Well, those of you that have any experience with those type of newsletters know that they're always vague. They might give you the entry, but they're not going to give you the exit. And it's just ridiculous. So I hope that you don't fall for that. If you do, they're basically taking you for a sucker. And I don't know how else to say it, but I like to shoot straight. We do have an average 12% gains through the system through years. But listen, there are months that we've lost 2, 3, 4, 5%, and there's times that we've broken even. Those are during the real sideways, choppy markets. We also have made 2, 3, 4% during those choppy sideways markets. This is the only trending system that does these in a choppy sideways markets from my years of trading and research, and that's why I trade it. But the point is, during the trending markets, we absolutely clean up 15, 20, 25% months, and that's because of the risk management that we use and the modified reverse pyramiding structure that I teach. Okay, number 4, plan your trades and trade your plan. Deviation will kill your account. Let me give you 2 examples. Say you have your trading plan. I told my members this yesterday on the webinar that even though my system did over 25% in October, we had members that didn't make that because they didn't follow the system. So I always say, what's the point of buying a system and learning it if you're not going to follow it? So on the negative side, let's say you decide to move your stop because you really think the trade's going to come back because you got married to a loser trade. And instead of risking 1% like I teach, you end up risking 10% on that account. And if it does not come back, then you end up losing 10% more, which is bad. But guess what's worse? What's worse is if the trade comes back in your favor and cashes you out. You have what I call false security, because what just happened is you got reinforced for bad behavior. Now, what happens with kids if you reinforce bad behavior? That's right, you get spoiled brats who can't take care of themselves when they're older. So if you reinforce your own bad behavior by getting lucky is all that happens, and price coming back and giving you a profit because you decided to move your stop, you're absolutely getting ready to blow up your whole account. Because the next time when it goes to that 10% against you, you're going to say, you know what? I think I want to move this to a 20% stop. And then guess what? It's going to take you down to 20, 30, 40% losses. And that's exactly what happened with some of these hedge funds that have imploded recently with this financial crisis and over leverage. I mean, just look at Bear Stearns and the other big ones. Over leverage kills and getting out of your trading plan. Now, the other side of that is I teach trend trading. So when we have a great trend running, and I'm going to show you here on we'll go ahead and move the screen over. This is not let me actually get you a better trend that happened more recently. SPY. Okay, we're going to move our indicators over here just so you can see a couple of months of data. Okay, there you go. So we have a real good trend running, and my system has 5 extra strategies so we can try to milk the trend for all that it's worth. And what happens if you decide, you know what, I'm making a good 8% on this trend. I'm going to cash out right now regardless of what Big A's rules say. And you cash it out right here. Sure, you made a little money, you're happy, but guess what? The rest of us ended up making 12, 14, 16% through the system. So you're hurting yourself again. But if price hits your entry, your exit, and you make the 8%, and then it pulls back up right here, well, then all of us got out at either break even or we lost 1%, and you made 8% and you feel like a champ. So you think that you're outsmarting the system. Well, guess what happens? Statistically, over time, we have a lot higher returns than you because we get the big trends that go further than you ever thought they would go. That's why the best traders hold their winners and don't cash out early. So that's an important tip for you. Even if you never buy my system, I hope you get knowledge from this. And number 5, real simple. If you day trade and you swing trade, you want to have 2 separate accounts. My main system trades off the daily chart, and it only takes 5 to 10 minutes per night. And that's what I recommend everybody does. You should not even day trade unless you've been successful with the longer term trading, which is also called swing trading or position trading, for at least 6 months. And then if you day trade, you need to do it on a small money account for quite a while before you get that confidence level to go all the way. So hopefully you learned something. Merry Christmas. This will be my last free overview for the year. and I'll do one in that first week of January. Have a great day. Thank you.